surface area of a cylinder. Let's look at a cylinder. You can see that we've got a circle on the top. If you get a can of Coke, look at the top, there's definitely a circle. You look at the bottom, there's definitely a circle. And if you roll it on its side, you're going to roll it out and you're going to see that it would roll out to be a rectangle. Get a piece of paper, roll it around your Coke can, you can see that it ends up being a rectangle. You can see, so we're finding the area of this thing, so let's do the easy bit first. Circle, pi r squared, and circle, pi r squared. So guess what? There are 2 pi r squareds. And we need to add to that the area of this rectangle. So let's have a look at that rectangle. They're done. Okay, so what is the area of a rectangle? Area equals length times width. Let's look at the width of my rectangle. Can you see the width of my rectangle is the same as the height of my cylinder? So the width of my rectangle and the height of my cylinder, same thing. So I'm going to get this W and I'm going to rub it out and replace it, substitute it with the height, because it's the same thing. That height, where's my rubber? That height and that width are the same, so let's make them the same over there. Okay. The length of my rectangle. That's the length. That is the same as the length around the circumference of the circle on the top. Okay, well we've got a rule to find out how far around this yellow circle is it. It's going to be circumference equals 2 pi r. So this length on this side here is actually 2 pi r. So this length is not length, it's 2 pi r. Well, let's make it 2 pi r, 2 pi r, and there we have it. I can't rub everything out. Okay. So, we've just worked out that the area of this thing here is 2 pi r h. Well, that's what was missing down here, 2 pi r h. This is my rectangle. And these are 2 circles, and that's everything that makes up the area of a cylinder. So we have a rule. Let's get a nice big orange green. Let's go green. Area of a cylinder, that's where the rule comes from. That's in your book, that's your rule, which is a rectangle and 2 circles. There we go. Okay, it's important to understand where that rule comes from, because when you get to a question, if it's worded weirdly, you got to understand, and that's exactly what's happened here. Use the formula A equals 2 pi r h to find the curved surface area of each of the cylinders. Well, what does that mean? That means we want to find just this curved surface here. It does go around the back as well, clearly. We do not care about the top and the bottom. So it's just 2 pi r h, the curved surface, which is the rectangle. Yep. Okay. 2 pi r h. So here it's just 2 times pi times my radius. Hey, what's my radius? I reckon it's 3. And what's my height? 4. Where's my calculator? 2 times pi. Hope you guys are faster than me. 75.39, that'll do. And it's metres squared. That's just the curved surface area. Okay, next question. We're just using that rule to find the total surface area. So we're remembering that they are two circles, and then that's the rectangle around the outside, the curved surface. So we can just use the rule here. A equals 2 pi. What's my R? My R is 1.4, isn't it? No, you say it's 0.7. And what's the height? The height is the distance between the two circles. And my radius again. Oh my gosh, we've got to get good in this calculator. Pi. Oops. .76. Didn't write that down. 676. There we go. If we had to round that to 2 decimal places, that's 6. We'll tell that 7 to go to 8, and it's metres squared. Find the surface area of this lolly wrapper. I don't know what marzipan is, but let's just guess it's a lolly. So area equals 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared, because it's a full cylinder. Can you see what they've done to us? Centimetres? Millimetres? Oh my gosh. Let's convert to millimetres, hey? That's 150 millimetres. And we can sub it straight in. My R is not 45. It's R equals... My gosh, they love their decimals, don't they? My height is going to be the 150. Okay, go again. Two, 4, 8, 3, 6.61, and they are millimetres squared. No idea what the textbook's going to do. If you've gone to centimetres, you're going to get a different answer. It would be 248.37, I guess. Both of those answers are correct. I don't really care which way you go. Okay, are there any more to do? Oh, yes. One more. Sorry, hang in there. It's important you understand this rule, and it's not just applying the rule. You need to understand that that's the rectangle and they are two circles. Because here, this tin is an open lid, so there's no lid on the top, which means there's not two circles. There's one circle on the bottom and nothing at the top. So let's put some numbers on this. Let's just say it's 20 tall and 10 wide. When we do the rule, we're going, hey, that's for two circles, but guess what? We've only got one circle. So see that 2? It doesn't need to be there. And then we can just pop it in. I'll let you do that. No need for me to take your time up here. My radius is not 10 though, is it? It's... And pop that in your calculator. But please understand that rule so that you can change it when you need it. Okay, have fun with this.